presented from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Giants. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now we see Dwayne Haskins, the Ohio State Buckeye, in his second year in the National Football League, ready to lead this Washington offense.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in the right defense, and they end up in the end zone?
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Caught right side, Tate. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 40. First down, Giants. Jones to Ingram.
Giants, first down.
Now Jones on first down. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, New York.
A first down carry for Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. And the completion there by Haskins. And you think back to the 2019. Draft. Both Dwayne and his counterpart on the other sideline, Daniel Jones, first-round picks in that draft. Jones taken 6th, Haskins 15th, and they might be seeing a lot of each other for quite a while here in the NFC East. From the gun, it's Haskins. And this one is incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action now. Haskins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Following the turnover, it's Haskins. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
7.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Washington.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Haskins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
10-yard loss.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it's 3rd and goal.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Good. Makes this Washington 30.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. Kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Giants take over first and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Kevin Pierre-Louis coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Reuben Foster, the former national champion in Alabama, gets in for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. Now Haskins on first down, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here, 3rd and long after that last sack. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A carry now for McKissick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On the draw, this is Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 35-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run, because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Jones, throwing on 1st down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Jones on 1st and 10. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And an incomplete pass.
Intended for.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
3rd down and 10.
Jones now on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete.
Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
At the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Haskins will throw. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. A final shot before break. Jones. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones on first down. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He was taken down by...
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 28. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
On the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on second and 8. Jones. He hits his target. It's the tight end Toilolo.
Jones pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
The field goal is good. Makes this Washington 37.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Washington will take over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
At the 43.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Haskins, open man here, Sims complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Here's McKissick. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Giants.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jones throwing complete here to Tate. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Jones pass complete.
Golden Tate with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Hopkins with the extra point, and they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, New York.
Jones on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
To Evan Ingram. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun. Jones will get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Jones now on 1st down. That's complete to Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
1st and 10 at the 29.
They'll run with McKissick. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
sliding out of the pocket, looking for the end zone. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Lane. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 4.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Jones throwing on first down.
Jones pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
And 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jones looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Gain of 17.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll go again with McKesson. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Play action. Haskins. He'll buy some time right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 6-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. So they're backed up, and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. You and I have seen a lot of special comebacks. This one pretty much unbelievable. Roaring all the way back from that huge deficit, now in the driver's seat.
Take the numbers out of it. Like no chance you could get that done, but they did. Let's go back to the 92 NFL season, 93 playoffs. Houston, Buffalo, hitting Buffalo. Houston with the monster lead, and here come the Bills all the way back to win it.
Led by Frank Reich, correct?
Yes, Frank Reich was the quarterback. He'd done it in college a few times. He did it in the pros with the Bills. How old were you then?
I was 10. But I remember it. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Roman on the return.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now it's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Washington first.
Here we go with Haskins. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from
line before starting that last drive. And they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easy. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out And I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for Washington, it's a nice win to finish off what's been an ugly first half as they move to 2-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with